Now, let's get reaction. We are now joined via Zoom by the KwaZulu-Natal Athletics President and Board Member of the Comrades Marathon Association, Board Member Steve Mkasi. Mr. Mkasi, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Firstly, your reaction to that judgment by the Pietermaritzburg High Court in as far as Russian athlete Alexandra is concerned.
Good afternoon, Ms. Nati, and to your viewers at home. I think we are all elated in that there's clarity to what has been a misunderstanding on both sides. We probably in Athletics South Africa circles misunderstood that the letter from World Athletics was a mere guide. We understood it to be a directive. Hence, we were prepared to act in the way that we did. Now that the courts have clarified the issue for us, we are elated. We apologize to the runners that this may have impacted their training and concentration leading up to the big day tomorrow. And really for us for now is to concentrate on putting up a good spectacles for those at home and for the runners on the road. And we hope the runners will do their best and achieve their best results.
Following this court decision, because we do understand that she's not the only one, of course, that has been affected, and that 32 Russian runners were also affected. Following this court judgment, have you been able to express those views that you're expressing now in terms of, having to apologize and just explaining how you interpreted that directive as a directive, as opposed to it just, being a guideline per se?
Yeah, I think in court, those who were representing Comrades Marathon Association did put it across to the judge that we interpreted that as a directive more than a guide. And maybe it's not, let me clarify the issue that the authors of that letter are people of French speaking nation, and therefore sometimes things get lost in translation between English and other languages. So that caused that. We have apologized to the runners and we continue to apologize. We have, without them coming to us, reinstated all the other runners to their original sitting berths that they would have achieved prior to them coming to the event. And therefore, I think as CMA, KwaZulu-Natal Athletics and Athletics South Africa, we've done our part to compensate for the confusion that has taken place.
Yeah, because the question is, why you would have misinterpreted that very important, guide, as you now say. But in as far as the race is concerned, you would want athletes at this particular time to be at probably their best mentally. How are they doing, and how has this proceeding affected them? I know that you've said that other representatives were in court with them today, but what is your understanding of how they're doing, particularly if you consider that there's a high possibility that Morozova could come out being one of the top winners tomorrow?
Yeah, in terms of us as Comrades Marathon Association, all we want is a good results for anyone and everyone concerned. We whether be it Morozova, be it Camille Heron, be it Bosman, any runner, we want them to do their best. And for your information, I'm also running the race tomorrow. So it has also affected my preparation, and therefore it was difficult for me to also concentrate on the issue of the race and with the court issue hanging. What I would like to say, perhaps just to clarify the issue, why there was a misinterpretation. The misinterpretation was caused because in the letter from World Athletics, there was reference to 2 media releases that World Athletics had previously issued, dated the 1st of March. In those media releases, it was unequivocal. World Athletics saying they were banning Russian athletes and athletes participating as elite athletes. That is what necessitated or made us to misinterpret the latest letter.
All right, Mr. Mkasi, as we wrap this conversation, I can see some blue lights behind you, but very quickly, as we wrap our discussion, talk to us about, of course, the excitement that the association has, with the hiatus from, because of COVID. I'm sure excitement is abound, and I'm sure it's all systems go from your side.
Yeah, we are South Africans, and in many a times we celebrate when we're sad and we celebrate when we are happy. I think this is one of those times that we as South Africans have to show the world how we do things and how best we do them. We are happy with what we have done. We are excited for the runners. I've just returned from the expo down in Durban. I'm making my way to the start to see how everyone in Pietermaritzburg is excited for the runners. We are grateful to the South African government for the continuous support, continuous guidance that they've been giving to Athletics South Africa, KwaZulu-Natal Athletics, and to CMA. We hope long this relationship may continue. Tomorrow, may the best lady, may the best gentleman win.
All right, Mr. Mkasi, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Really do appreciate it. Of course, that was KwaZulu-Natal Athletics President Steve Mkasi.